Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
We have already started here.
Mosquera kept his eye on it, and he's there. Osimhen. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Davis. Vietnam
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's a nicely measured pass. Plenty to aim at here.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Courtois is there to clear. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right.
And the shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Mbappe.
Now it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Davis. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there. Takeaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Diving header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Dijk really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's been caught napping. Valverde. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Stood up well to him there. Olise. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Mbappe.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Tchouaméni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now Mbappe. Decent hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Keeper's dealt with that. Olise. Bellingham! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. It's a mighty effort!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Vietnam go into the lead. Vinicius Junior.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Lewandowski. White. There's the whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
And just a quick reminder today...
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking tidy in... Can he finish? Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe for Olise. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and...
Can he finish? It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Lewandowski. He's through here. Olise. He's picked his way through, chooses to go back, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Tchouaméni, can he spark a counter here? Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Mbappe. Davis. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Here's Tchouaméni. Osimhen just eases him off the ball. White. It goes. What a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 14,
De Bruyne.
Olise. Number 7, Robert Lewandowski. Number 8, Mbappe.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
22, Ødegaard. Number 20,
Terrific header! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defence.
Real chance! And that would have won it.
Bellingham really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. And here's Thuram. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, easy pickings there. De Jong. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. Thuram. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
But still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
So what can they make of this? Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Davis. Bellingham.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice physical challenge. And he has been fouled there. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a little off target. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Over to the left. He's looking to set free a run. And the shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
Just a quick
and
request
deservedly
today for
so.
everybody to please kindly remove any comments.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
The action has already started. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the versatility of...
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Lewandowski touches it back. It's Lewandowski!
Well, now it's a race.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Traoré. Bellingham.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
Oh, what a mistake!
Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Olise. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. And he's gone backward here. Arsenal still without a single shot on target for Olise.
And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski!
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Look at the space here.
Olise.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nico Williams.
The pass has gone astray. Arsenal have reclaimed it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And he'll shoot here!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception.
Bellingham.
Moved on forwards. Valverde.
Bellingham.
Oh, this looks sharp. Valverde. Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough.
So well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front. Yeah, whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. He was under real pressure there. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
Out of play for a throw.
Tchouaméni. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Davis. Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Decent hit!
Now he wants to get in on the act here. And it's been taken short. Olise!
Olise made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams takes control of it and he's on the move. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
And the shot! He scores!
They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. He could be in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now the finish!
For this match was
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number
Arsenal
10,
have their second
Bellingham.
corner now.
Number 14, Olise. Number 7.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Number
Vietnam
8,
have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field. Number 22, Erdegaard. Number 20, De Bruyne.
Vinicius
Number
Junior.
13,
Now it's De Bruyne.
number
Closing in on
19,
chance.
Vinicius.
He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Substitution in progress.
White. Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lewandowski. Thuram.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That is lovely. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Thuram being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
De Bruyne. Now White. Thuram. White. And here's Thuram.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
He's got tall. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away. Tchouaméni.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. Lewandowski driving forwards. Oh, good take in a good area. Turns and goes back. Ødegaard clears.
Arsenal have a simple task to...
He's gone for goal. Bellingham.
There will be 3
Shot could be
minutes
on.
time.
He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And he's being shifted off it. Thuram showing great feet there. And he's managed to get rid. And we're done. Arsenal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
We have already started here.
Now it's Osimhen. Lewandowski touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Davis.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Osimhen. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella up in Meccano. We all know of his...
Real chance! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, good-looking ball. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lewandowski. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Could move up a gear here.
Bellingham. Olise. He's played him through. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And he's there to retrieve it. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Davis. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's lofted through him. Shot a goal! And it's in! Into the lead once more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nico Williams. Bellingham. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Davis. Araujo. And it's played forward. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Tchouaméni, that's a sharp pass. White. White. Here's Tchouaméni. Davis. No shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Foot in. Now it's Osimhen. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, easy pickings there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Davis bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the counter is on. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Bellingham! And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
649.
Bellingham, looking tidy in possession here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Olise. Valverde. Nico Williams.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 14, Olise. Number 7,
Tries to get it clear.
Lewandowski. Number 8, Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Tchouaméni.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Number 20,
Tchouaméni.
De Bruyne.
Thuram.
Number 13, Thuram.
Tchouaméni is
Number
fouled.
22, Erdegaard. Substitution in progress.
White. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
De Bruyne!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Ball's gone out of play.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Danger averted for now.
That's headed upfield. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. De Jong. Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And they've got rid. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Little pass back.
Modern football for you. And
Great chance!
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. And that's definitely not his best.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it again. Tchouaméni. De Jong.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oblak catches it safely. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Pinches it off him. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great chance! Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It is a corner. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen. That looks a good ball through. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
First quarter of an hour gone. Great defending, strong and determined. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Terrific header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Arsenal have scored two quick goals here. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. White. Tchouaméni. Davis. It's out for a goal kick. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he will. Great chance! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe, and here's Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Davis. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? He's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vietnam with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Quality ball. All Black with the clearance. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Davis. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Lewandowski. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Osimhen. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Lewandowski. White. Davis. Bellingham. Terrific header! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
So what can they make of this?
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's shifting through the gears here. He scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Olise. Elise.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bellingham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well timed, excellent interception. Williams. Williams' cross. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Mbappe. Bellingham. Nico Williams. Elise. Mbappe. Elise.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Traumeri. He's in a good... Now the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that should get the job done. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. No, Lewandowski! And he's managed to get rid. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Lewandowski. Climbs up big! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now there's a fine ball. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. Bellingham. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's burst through. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes, Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. White. And it's Lewandowski. He's in space and looking for options. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Olise. Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Olise. Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital. He won't be happy with that one. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fiddles it through. He can run onto that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through there. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Mbappe. That has not gone well. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. Olise. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the counter is on. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Lewandowski.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Davis. It's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's picked his way through. In comes the corner. They've played it short. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 2 then. Tchouaméni plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match
Tchouaméni.
is 71,550.
Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. Bellingham. Van Dijk. Lewandowski. He's got to be in here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Olise. Good read, needed to be.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. Valverde. Bellingham. Araujo calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. And here's Mbappe. Is there any support? He might... And the shot! Olise. Oh, important interception. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the shot could be on here. Great hit!
Substitution on the field. Number
Arsenal
10,
have their second
Bellingham.
corner now.
Number 14,
Upamecano getting this one clear.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 8,
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field. Number 19,
Davis cuts it out.
Vinicius Junior.
And they've got rid.
Number 20, De Bruyne. Number 13,
Van Dijk.
Thuram.
That is
Number
ended up in no
22,
man's land.
Ødegaard.
Williams.
Substitution taking
Osimhen.
place.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nico Williams.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nico Williams. Davis. Oh, super ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's through here. Traumeri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Odegaard! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Van Dijk. Davis. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vinicius Junior. And it's Davis.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Forwards and with intent. Can he latch on to this? Keeper sees it all the way. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Can he latch on to this? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise, and here's Bellingham. Davis. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Vietnam with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Olise. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, can he put it away? No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. White. And here's Lewandowski. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski. Quality ball. That's a little off target. And here's Mbappe. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. For Valverde. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! He scored! The breakthrough strike!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Valverde. He could be in here. Bellingham. White. Vietnam finding their passes. Bellingham. Valverde. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lewandowski has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. He's been picked out. Can he finish? He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand.
It's a sweet ball, that.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mbappe. Olise, given the lift of his goal. Davis. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Olise is in a really good position out wide. It's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Vinicius Junior. And here's Osimhen.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
White. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Olise. Bellingham. And it's Davis. No, that's been intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
White cuts out the pass. There's the hit! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Olise.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Coming on the field, number 22.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, important interception. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He can get that clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rodri.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Williams!
De Bruyne. It's Thuram. White. Vinicius Junior. And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here? Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Had a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well stopped. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
White. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Bellingham voted man of the match,
Please
and
be made
deservedly
aware
so.
smoking is only
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And he's managed to get free.
Mbappe! Oh, important interception. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Tchouaméni That has been slung wide. Olise. White. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's in, surely! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde, can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. First quarter of an hour gone. Osimhen! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Olise. White. Bellingham. He's in a... Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham. Olise. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Olise. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. That's good running with the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Olise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, the shot could be... Can he finish? No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Olise. Now it's Bellingham. Valverde cuts out the pass. Valverde getting this one clear. Olise. Bellingham. And it's Davis. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vietnam take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Security staff.
The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance! Oh, a very decent attempt.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Olise opts to play it back. And he's straight offside. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bellingham. That has not gone well. Osimhen. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe given the lift of his goal, and he welcomes it in. Davis. He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And yes, it's him again.
On the field, number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 14.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Number 22.
Cleared without complication.
Number
Oh, good
20,
read.
De Bruyne.
That is good
Number
alertness.
13, Thuram.
And it's De Bruyne.
Number 19, Vinicius
Now it's
Junior.
Thuram.
The attendance for this
And the whistle's
match
gone,
was
presumably for offside.
70,987.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. And the counter is on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Vinicius Junior goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Davis might just make this. Upamecano. Could move up a gear here. Davis. Vinicius Junior. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now De Bruyne. Ødegaard. Now it's Thuram.
Vietnam merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to...
Thuram! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Nuno Mendes. Passes short and sharp. Ødegaard. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, no joy this time. Vinicius Junior. Davis could try cutting inside here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they can counter here. He's got away. Looking for the runner. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Osimhen is onto this. Vinicius Junior. Ødegaard. De Bruyne.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to...
And the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Time added on, 4 minutes. Nico Williams. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was quick to react. Bellingham. Nico Williams. And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And already we're underway here. And it's Davis.
Great pressure, plenty of it. He's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he's in on goal.
Tries a shot!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
And the shot!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Now that's well seen too. Shifted upfield. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Pinches it off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
He's found some space. That's going to go a long way.
Out of play for a throw.
So it is still 0-0. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out towards the right wing.
That's ruffled a few feathers,
but well dealt with. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Now he's off and running. Araujo makes the interception. That looks a good ball through. Real chance here.
there's the shot! And he's done it!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. White.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vietnam finding their passes. Chouameni.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him.
Could move up a gear here.
Olise.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm.
Osimhen. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mosquera. Oh, great, and a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Lewandowski. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koundé. Osimhen. It's Bellingham. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Arsenal are level. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mbappe touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14, Olise. Number 7, Robert Lewandowski.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Number 13.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that could set him on his way. And he thumps it clear. But they've got it again. Bellingham. Great hit! Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davis. Chouameni. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Davis. Now who's going to be first to this? Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice control. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So will they make it count again? Araujo is there and he can get that clear.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Nico Williams. Great chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Bellingham fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, that was vital. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Thuram. Mendes gets across and deals with it. And it's De Bruyne. Davis. And that interception. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here, perhaps.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Gets his pass away. Valverde. Oh, that's neat. Olise looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe. And he's searching through. Can he put it away? Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nico Williams. Bellingham. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Koundé. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Koundé. Crosses it into the area. Bellingham. Courtois getting this one clear. Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Davis looking to run onto it. He's found a way through. Tchouaméni. Osimhen. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And now the breakaway. Tchouaméni. And it's Davis. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and there's the hit! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chance to shoot now. Davis. He won't be happy with that one. Nico Williams. Lewandowski chasing after it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, this looks sharp. And he was quick to react. Nuno Mendes. Nico Williams. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's headed upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lewandowski. Tchouaméni. Olise is there to clear. And they're back on the ball again. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Osimhen. And claimed it back swiftly. And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bellingham. Osimhen! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Davis. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bellingham. And it's Davis. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Arsenal have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White. Here's Tchouaméni. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
Reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, third corner of the game.
Bellingham. Number 14. Olise. Number 7. Robert
That's what has to be done now, no question
Number
about it.
8.
They're coming again and again.
Coming
You
on
know,
the
the
field,
interest value in this
number
game might
22,
just take off from here.
Odegaard. Number 20, De Bruyne. Number 13, Charles. Number 19, Vinicius Junior. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. It's Lewandowski! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Has a goal! No mistake!
That was easy, almost too easy.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now it's Thuram. Decent hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Thuram. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! They've scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ødegaard. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vinicius Junior, he's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Van Dijk. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. It's Bellingham.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Upamecano clears. De Bruyne.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball. Upamecano concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there's the clearance. Deftly away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Last chance, perhaps. Oh, that pass isn't the... So that's it. It is all over.
Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
With the owner of a blue
Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got...